Hey guys, I am back again for another Jurassic World Legacy Collection review, and oh boy, here we go. Anyways, as you may know me, I am a huge fan of anything Isla Sorna related, so this is obviously something I was really excited for. Now, not many people were really excited for it, which is a bummer, but of course I was really excited, and am very happy to actually acquire this toy. So, this is the Tyrannosaurus Rex pack from the new 2019 Legacy Collection set. As we all start with these reviews, we're going to go and look over the package. So, we got the logo right here, as we all know. The original, Jurassic World render of Rexy. Tyrannosaurus Rex pack. Chopping action. And, of course, the big difference between this one and the previous toys, we have the new Dino Rivals looking logo as to coincide with the 2019 toy line. Also a rundown of action features from the Buck here, or I'm just gonna call this JP3 Rex, the Rex from Jurassic Park 3, or I don't know. This can be anything because many people complained about the Rex not having the Buck features, and there's a rundown right here where you press down, and yeah, that's basically the action features there, which is explained, which I've already reviewed. And not going to go over side to side, it's already the same thing. And at the back, we got the Legacy Collection logo up there. Jurassic World Fax App compatibility, sorry. And we got the prototype pictures of the repainted Tyrannosaurus Rex figures. And on the side, we got the story packs that will be coming soon, which I am excited for. Mainly this one, because, you know, me being the big fan of Jurassic Park 3, I'm definitely getting this. I don't care if most people are not excited for it. But the thing is, I've obviously checked out the Indominus Rex leaked photo that seeing this figure getting eaten by the Indominus Rex, and the shirt actually looked a little darker. So for those who complained about the shirt not being accurate, it's a little darker, just like the one in Jurassic Park 3. So I guess it wouldn't be at the end of the world, but I am really excited for this set. And there's Robert Muldoon with the Velociraptor, which I'm also excited for because I really don't own the green Raptor, and I definitely will go and get that. And I don't even care if I have an extra Robert Muldoon figure, I'll definitely get it. I don't really cover much of the bottom, but that's obviously the point. There's the one-time assembly thing, some other stuff right there, the UPC, but I think everybody else can find that one. And here's a way for me to open the package up without damaging it. So I'm going to take a little bit of a moment to get this unboxed, and, well, we'll get right to it. So here they are out of the package, and already I'm really impressed with this toy. Now, I've been impressed ever since I first saw him, because, again, I was really excited for him, and I'm really thankful that Mattel has made this, because, again, like, even though it was a problem they haven't released it back in 2018, I'm still thankful that they released one, because, well, I thought they was never going to do it. But again, you know Mattel, they'll definitely do it. Let's start off by taking a look at the young Rex. Now, we already took a gander of this figure on my previous review, but I will definitely go over it again. I definitely like the sculpt of this toy. I thought it's really cute and really cool. And the paint, I really do like the paint on it as well. But this one is obviously completely different, and I'll definitely bring out the original in a little bit. So, right here, you can see the original one, which is a bit of a darker color. And the stripe, actually the colors and the patterns and everything is darker here, and this one's lighter here. And it's also kind of funny considering that this one doesn't have the pattern on its tail when this one does. And as much as I do like the original one more, I definitely do like seeing this one in person. I definitely do like this one for the I guess the brighter color. But this one is definitely still my favorite one. But although I will give the new one props for actually having the like, I guess you want to call it the dark eye area right there. Like, it's a little bit more lighter and feels a little bit more refined. And this one here is a little darker, and it feels a bit too heavy compared to the other one. And while there's more paint on this one, which is better, but I definitely do prefer this one too. So there's really no competition. And note to something, this is the one I have right now, but my legs are a little raggedy. Not awful though, but it can still stand up on its own. So yeah, not to go over much about this. I pretty much already like the sculpt on. I like both of these, but I definitely do like the sculpt on these little babies. They definitely still look good. So I'm going to go ahead and move this little guy aside, which I don't have to go over. He's still a little cool guy. And let me get to the one thing that the reason why I wanted to buy this set. So, as we all know, the likeness of the Tyrannosaurus Rex is still there. While this is a repaint of Rexy from the original Legacy Collection toy line. But, again, I do not have any problems with this. This is great. Especially the detailing. And this is the revised version. So, as you may know, not only the tongue is still downward, but they also still got that nice texturing that the original version had. And, of course, if I go down the body, the only problem that I think everybody will agree with is that the striping here, the black stripes, don't go all the way down from here. And the white airbrushing doesn't go all the way down from there as well. So there's no paint on there. But, for those who complained about that, so did the original. The original did not have the paint on the tail either. So, yeah. Okay, I just wanted to bring this up. Because, again, people barely even bring it up. Except for Victoria's Cantina. She's the only one that put it up. But anyways, yeah, again, like, I love the detailing and sculpting, and I especially love the green they use for the Rex. It's definitely toned down. It's not, like, all that bright. Even though it would have been cool to see them do a pattern much like this one. But I prefer stripes better because, again, it's a lot great. Also, again, I had to mention about the paint again. I had to grab one with the better paint job on the eye because I've actually saw two of them. And, yeah, two of them had some really they're not really sloppy, but they definitely, like, I know they're mass produced products, but, like, again, quality control. But I had to grab one with the best eye paint, and this one is definitely on point. The other ones I grabbed, one of them had a lazy eye, like it was about to get sleepy, and the other one just had one that was a little off, I guess. But this one right here, I grabbed the right one. And I also you might not see it on camera much, but there are some brown speckles here. It's like this one has like bright speckles on here, and this one has dark brown speckles around. It may not be seeing it well on camera, but yet again. Also, another thing I like about this, there's like this fade of airbrushing they go on with the white. I do like that it fades in the middle of this, so it wouldn't look like a bland toy, even though it's not the best painted. But it's definitely worth it because I am really, really thankful that Mattel has made this green Tyrannosaurus Rex. I could definitely use this one as a Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus Rex because, hence on February, next review is the Spinosaurus, by the way. That was a spoiler. But anyways, aren't you glad that I mentioned that? Anyways, I'll explain more about that later. Anyway, so again, I will definitely be using this as the Jurassic Park 3 Tyrannosaurus. It's definitely one that I will definitely be using because I am glad that I got this. Also, down here, the legs, more detailing. Again, the detailing is there all around. And another thing I might know, I'm going to have to glue this one together. Like, this piece together mainly because it's a bit loose and it's like not glued all the way in place. But as much as the other ones that, the ones with the sloppy paint jobs had, I think they must have had this like tightly closed in, much like this one. But of course, I have one that's loose. But I'm gonna definitely fix that one. So it's not really that big of a deal. I wanted to go over the other side a little bit because now I started to notice that this looks a little bit more brighter because of the white airbrushing going on here. It's not that big of a deal. Again, I do like that this color, like the colors on here, even though it's not all perfect. But again, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a toy to be somewhat good. I also really do like the shade of light color, like this light color that also fades in with the simple green they added in with the skin. So they wouldn't be like the same as this, just like, well, this one is more of a flesh tone version, like a really bright flesh tone. And this one's like more of a green kind of flesh tone, if you want to call it that. But I do like how they painted this up. It's actually pretty good. I am really, really thankful that they did that, especially considering that this is one I am longing to get anyways. I forgot to make one more little thing to mention about this one compared to the original. So here's my original here. Like, again, this is basically the revised version of the original version. So if you bought this, you would probably get this squeaking noise in it. Like, this one's on there tightly. Like, yeah, it's a little squeaky on this one. But if you look at this one, if you move that, it's okay. There's no squeaking here, but I'm gonna definitely do it with two hands. Okay, like, you see, no squeak there. Nada. Nothing there. So for those who complained about the squeaking of the original revised version, you'll definitely want to pick this one up if you like. Because again, quality control is still around the toy line, but you don't really need to focus on that much in case you really don't want this, if you really didn't want the squeaking. So there you go. That doesn't make me like this one less. I still like them both, but again, I still prefer Green Rexy because again, I like Green Rexes more. I know everybody's done this to death, but I'm going to start doing it in my reviews since it's 2019. I'm going to definitely do something like this. So here's the scan codes. If you still haven't got them, I think you might want to get them. Or you probably already got them anyways, and I'm just doing this for craps and giggles. And of course, you got on the bottom feet over here, you got the Jurassic Park Rex logo down there on each of the feet. And yes, I wanted to do this for a very long time. Now, as we all know, this right here, we know it's Rexy, but she doesn't have the scratches. So you can definitely make this the doe of the Tyrannosaurus Rex family. So we got the buck, or supposedly the buck, and the doe, and the little guy. So that's it for this review. I know it's like, it wouldn't be that long anyway, considering that I basically did all I did was go over how much I liked the figure and went over the comparison of the original versions from 2018, but that's all there is to it. There's really nothing else to say. I genuinely do recommend picking this up, and I do feel thankful. Actually, I'm really thankful that Mattel has made this, because again, it's one of the toys I've been longing to get, even if it is just a repaint of previous figures that we've already bought. If anything, that's pretty much it for this review. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll be seeing you guys later back on February for another Jurassic World Legacy Collection review, and that is indeed... How could I be forgetful about this part? I forgot to tell you guys on the update on the Tyrannosaurus. It's completely finished now. Let's go move these guys aside and get a closer look at it. So yeah, this is the overall look of the now repainted Extreme Chomping Tyrannosaurus Rex that I originally owned. Sorry for the odd fuckers going crazy. I think this is the best I can go with. So as you can see, yeah, it's completely finished. And the patterning here, this is how the patterning would look. It was gonna originally match the one from the Kenner Jurassic Park toy line, but I had my own imagination as usual. So here's the other side, how it looks, just an overview. The underside, all painted through like that. And the mouth is displayed open by, like, this one is still stuck shut. I just had to open this up and it stays open. So again, I mentioned before that the extreme chopping feature on this one is broken and the tongue is cut down to be displayed that way. But yet again, that's basically it. So let's go move this others. I'm just gonna move the other ones here. Well, got 3 now.